How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. What happens when you leave the narcissist? That's the title of this video. Leaving a narcissist can be a transformative and challenging experience. It often triggers a series of emotional, psychological, and practical changes that can leave one feeling both liberated and devastated at the same time. Now, this journey unfolds with a mix of empowerment, confusion, and sometimes deep wounds. So, in this video, I'm going to give you a detailed exploration of what happens when you leave a narcissist. Number one, the initial relief. One of the first things you may experience after leaving a narcissist is a deep sense of relief. Finally, escaping the toxic environment and breaking free from their constant manipulation, control, and emotional abuse can feel like a breath of fresh air. For the first time, you may feel like you can be yourself again, without the fear of walking on eggshells or constantly trying to please someone whose needs are insatiable. The other thing is confusion and doubt. When you leave a narcissist, despite the relief, many individuals who live narcissistic relationships feel overwhelmed by confusion and self-doubt. Narcissists are skilled manipulators, and over time, they often make their partners feel responsible for everything going wrong. After leaving, the confusion arises as you struggle to differentiate between what is real and what you are conditioned to believe. Did you overreact? Were their actions really that bad? These questions can haunt you for some time. Now, when you leave the narcissist, there'll be emotional roller coaster. Leaving a narcissist doesn't mean the emotional turmoil stops immediately. Often there is an emotional roller coaster that continues long after the relationship ends. You'll go from moments of clarity, you'll go from moments of strength to bouts of grief, sadness, anger, or even guilt. The emotional ups and downs are part of the healing process, and it takes time to find emotional equilibrium again. When you leave the narcissist, observe the narcissist's reactions. Their reaction can vary. Initially, they may try to hoover you back into the relationship using guilt, promises of change, or manipulation. Narcissists rarely take rejection well, and they may react with anger, blame, or even attempts at gaslighting to make you feel like you are the problem all along. You may be faced with their hurtful behavior, which can make it harder to stay strong and resist going back. Hoovering is a term used to describe the narcissist's attempts to suck you back into their web. They might contact you with promises of change, love bombing, or using your vulnerabilities against you. They may even try to make you feel sorry for them or offer false apologies. These hoovers are designed to make you second guess your decision to leave and return to the cycle of abuse. Despite the abuse, leaving a narcissist often brings feelings of grief and loss. You may mourn the relationship and the hope you once had for it. Even though you are being mistreated, the attachment to the person and the investment in the relationship can lead to sadness and a sense of mourning. It's important to recognize that grief is a normal part of breaking free from a narcissistic relationship. A common experience after leaving a narcissist is a sense of guilt or self-blame. Narcissists are experts at making their partners feel like they are the cause of all the problems in the relationship. Even when you leave, you may find yourself questioning if you did the right thing or if you could have done more to save the relationship. Recognizing that you are manipulated and not the cause of the dysfunction is vital for healing. Leaving a narcissist often means you need to establish strong boundaries for the first time in the relationship. Narcissists disregard personal boundaries, and they often engage in controlling or invasive behavior. After leaving, you will likely have to practice setting firm boundaries to protect yourself emotionally and physically. This process can be challenging, as the narcissist may resist your boundaries or try to violate them. A narcissistic relationship often leaves emotional scars that take time to heal. Many survivors experience symptoms similar to post-traumatic stress disorder, including flashbacks, anxiety, depression, and hypervigilance. Healing from narcissistic abuse involves addressing these trauma symptoms and working through the emotional wounds inflicted by the narcissist's behavior. After leaving a narcissist, there is a journey of rediscovering who you are. Narcissistic relationships can erode your sense of self-worth and individuality, leaving you questioning your identity. As you begin to heal, you may experience a period of self-exploration where you reconnect with your passion, values, and desires. This can be both exciting and challenging as you build your life independently. Leaving a narcissist can make it hard to trust others, especially in new relationships. The betrayal and manipulation experienced in a narcissistic relationship can create a sense of deep distrust in people, causing you to be cautious and guarded. Rebuilding trust in others, especially in romantic relationships, takes time, self-awareness, and a clear understanding of healthy dynamics. One of the most empowering aspects of leaving a narcissist is regaining your independence. Narcissistic partners often exert control over various aspects of your life, from finances to social connections. When you leave, you may need to reestablish your autonomy in many areas. This includes taking back control over your decisions, time, and personal space, which can be incredibly liberating. Narcissists often engage in smear campaigns when you leave, attempting to tarnish your reputation or turn others against you. They may spread lies or exaggerate your shortcomings, painting you as the villain while portraying themselves as the victim. While this can be painful, understanding that this behavior is a typical tactic for narcissists can help you detach emotionally from their attempts to undermine you. The bond you form with a narcissist is often referred to as a trauma bond, an intense, unhealthy attachment that occurs due to the cycle of abuse and intermittent reinforcement. Breaking this bond after leaving can be one of the hardest parts of the process. It takes time to sever these emotional ties, especially when you've been conditioned to believe that the narcissist is your only source of love or validation. Narcissistic relationships can severely damage your self-esteem. The constant criticism, belittling, and gaslighting often leave you questioning your worth. After leaving, rebuilding your self-esteem is an essential part of healing. This process involves developing self-compassion, recognizing your intrinsic value, and seeking support from friends, family, or therapists. Having a strong support system can make all the difference after leaving a narcissist. Surrounding yourself with people who genuinely care about you and your well-being can help you stay grounded. Therapy can also be invaluable, especially in processing the trauma and learning how to recognize red flags in future relationships. One of the most profound changes that occur when leaving a narcissist is regaining your inner peace. The chaos, drama, and emotional abuse that characterized the relationship often leave you feeling constantly unsettled. As you distance yourself from the narcissist and begin healing, you may notice a growing sense of calm and clarity, free from the turmoil that once controlled your life. Leaving a narcissist can be an incredibly empowering experience. Many people who have been through narcissistic abuse report feeling stronger and more resilient after the fact. Surviving such a toxic relationship can teach you a great deal about your own strength and ability to overcome adversity. While the road to healing may be long, it can also be deeply empowering. Even though leaving a narcissist can feel like the freedom you want, it can also come with fear of the future. Starting over can be daunting, especially if the narcissist has isolated you from friends or resources. The thought of navigating life alone or the possibility of encountering another toxic relationship may create anxiety. Over time, you will gain more confidence in your ability to navigate the world without the narcissist. Eventually, with time, support, and self-care, healing becomes a reality. While leaving a narcissist is a painful and difficult process, it also marks the beginning of a new chapter in your life. You may find hope and a renewed sense of purpose. The journey may not be easy, but it's worth it as you begin to embrace your true self and move forward with strength and resilience. Now, living a narcissist is never easy, but it can be the first step towards reclaiming your life and your happiness. The road to healing is not linear, but with patience, self-compassion, and the right support, you can move past the trauma and emerge stronger than ever. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.